Look, I can go to New Zealand, I can go to Australia with my COVID-19 vaccine certificate of vaccine identification 2019. We're on board. We can rule the world.
Yeah.
Because we're clever, we've been unfiltered, we are just pure manifestation. We are the last vestiges of a tribe that still know what's going on. Thank heavens, we are uncorruptible. Totally uncorruptible.
We're at the anti-COVID protests. We've got a load of opinions, a load of guys having fun, and we'll go and meet a few of them.
I shouldn't need to tell you any of this, but don't listen to the advice of these people. COVID is real, it's killed 1 million people, and it's not caused by 5G, Bill Gates, paedophiles, or Satanists. You should listen to the World Health Organization, wear a mask, wash your hands, keep your distance, and please ring your grandma.
What's your message today?
Freedom for the people. Fight, stand up, don't stay. It's our time, now or never.
This is fake.
So,
This is fake. Go down the rabbit holes, do some research, follow the Pizzagate.
We need to engage our human brain.
Are you part of the protest, though? Are you? Where'd you get that from?
Chernobyl.
From eBay?
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl? It's from Chernobyl. And the top hat?
Not responsive.
Listen, we all need a hug.
All right. Have you been hugging people as a first aider?
Come here.
Well, I mean, I should.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Well-
Says who, man or God?
I don't know.
Right. That's the problem. That's the problem. We all turn our backs on God because of man and money.
And is that God's position, hugging?
Listen, whether you believe, where was you before you entered your mother's womb? And where are you going to go to when you die?
I assume the first one by my dad.
Assuming makes an ass
Out of you
not
and
me. Not me.
you. Yeah.
This young man here, he spoke out at the other rally.
Yeah.
And because he spoke out and he's a nurse, he got the sack.
Really?
There you go.
Suspended. They were putting in on death certificates COVID-19 and I questioned it, queried it, end of January. Weren't given no oxygen when you were coming in with breathing difficulties. No oxygen whatsoever. When you have breathing difficulties, you need oxygen.
Sure.
My brother,
Yeah.
he said to me, Sylvia, they're experimenting on me. I took something to him that's natural. That's natural, but I won't say it on here because if I do, right, they will find me, hold me down, and they will lock me away. It cleared up the problem that he had. They then sent him home and they said, cover up your mouth. 6 months and my brother dropped down dead. January the 29th, 2019. We went through his flat and we found he left all the clues everywhere.
And what did he die of?
Covering of the mask, which then builds up fungus in the lungs, and they call that candida cancer, and it takes you just like that. In 6 months, you're going to watch everybody dropping down dead on the streets.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm a first aider.
Yeah.
I'm here to help people.
Sure.
So if you drop down, I know how to save you.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks for looking out for me.
You've forgotten the love of your fellow brother.
Yeah.
You've forgotten how to hug your brother and say, I love you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah? Women know how to do that. Women know how to do that, don't we?
Yeah.
But men have forgotten that. And that's what we need, is men to hug one another and say we love each other. You take care, God bless you.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
I love you.
I love everyone. God bless you.
Last week there was a lot of Asians here, a lot of blacks coming up, right? We was hugging one another, right? They're all, we're from every walk of life.
What do you think about Black Lives Matter?
A Marxist organisation, of course.
Right.
Defund the police, right? Well, they want tyranny in the country, and we don't want that. We are not Antifa, we're not Black Lives Matter. We're normal people.
I have a good joke. Double plus good coronavirus is an excuse for Dubai rules. Has-beens, jealous beans created this hoax. But it's a joke. Don't cut before I say it's a joke, you know. I'm just joking. I'm not a politician, I'm a comedian,
Oh, cool.
obviously.
Yeah. And what do you do in the day job?
I was just making my dog laugh, you know, and confuse the cat. Sometimes I can confuse the cat.
Cool, man, cool.
I'm here, man. I left my dog home. I made him laugh so much today that he needs the rest. Are you two alone?
Are you guys part of the protest?
Sort of, yeah. No,
Yeah.
we're here to make a music video.
This is the sound of the declaration. Ghetto youths want reparations. It's time to build a better nation. Free every herbsman out of station. Time to interrogate Bill Gates and him army of snakes. Life is a game of chess. Dirty demons I get checkmate. Coronavirus, unruly like Miley Cyrus. Say them unruly, but them can't hold me down. See them unruly, them try to take man for clown. Yes, that's coronavirus. We want people to take away from the message, to start to send us their money so we can go and put it in His Majesty's service in Africa, building temples, vegetarian restaurants, yoga studios.
And what did Sweden do right, other than ABBA?
Well, what they did right is, first of all, they didn't do the lockdown and they didn't do the mandatory face masks, and all of a sudden you find that there's a lot of cases but very, very few deaths a day. I think mainstream media is probably just a mouthpiece for a bigger plan of a bigger government, and even a shadow government. I do believe that that's plausible.
And what do you think of the shadow government? What's going on there?
Well, people at the top of financial pyramid actually practice a very unpopular religion that has to do with anti-humanism, also known as Luciferianism. So,
like Lucifer, like Satan?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
And I don't think that people like Cardi B are necessarily good for this society. She's got massive platforms.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
What do you think of WAP? WAP?
Crude, vulgar, and unnecessary. What do you think?
Yeah. It was pretty out there. Yeah.
We're here to have our freedom back because it's been taken away by like the government and this scheme about coronavirus, which is complete bollocks. If I'm honest, sorry about my language.
No, it's all right.
Do you know what I mean? It's not really. It's not true, is it? Do you know what I mean? Look how many people are here. No one's coughing.
Also, radiation.
So that's what I've got to say.
Hey, you can join my cricket team.
Yeah, snap.
I'm here for British sport.
Are you?
It's being decimated by COVID regulations.
Let me get you on
children
on
that
the-
can't
on
play
the microphone.
competitive sports.
Yeah.
I'm here to say to all my cricket fans who have not played any cricket this season, come and join us in our freedom movement to wake up the nation so that the civil unrest is kept to a minimum.
Are you allowed to play cricket now?
They were allowed to, but we weren't allowed to use the clubhouse. I mean, what's the point in going to cricket when you can't use the clubhouse for your teas?
Yeah.
Can't even open the bar. You know. Now the leisure centres won't allow 12 old men to kick a football to each other. What kind of message is that for our health?
Yeah.
Because we are the diseased. You can play if you register with the FA, but only in groups of 6, which is 6 aside. Stay in your bubble.
Yeah.
You know, pass, move, stay in your bubble, move around in 2 little bubbles.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can do it. It'll be great. Them out there who are sitting down watching the TV, thinking that they're watching live football when all they're doing is watching something akin to FIFA 20. And you notice on the HD they blur it now so the players look even more like FIFA 20. You wouldn't know now whether you were watching professional football or artificial intelligence football. That's how skullduggerous this is. And they're training.
Do you think the footballers are in on that?
No, they're too thick. This is Jassara.
Jassara? What's Jassara?
Jassara is President Trump saying to our betting organisations, okay, we don't want you to go bust. You keep your betting. We're taking our businesses out of China, though. China. Anybody. You know who I'm talking about, the fake news at the back there, a nasty bunch of people. I was on the James Cale show on Talk Radio this week.
Let's talk to Lester in Swindon. Hello, Lester.
Lester's not in Swindon.
Yeah, hello, James. Great to hear from you. I've been dying to get on this radio station for months.
As soon as I mentioned Trafalgar, whoa, gone.
just been back from Australia and I saw driverless tractors out there. I knew what
Hang on.
And he said to me, oh, you're one of those bloody lunatics that believes in conspiracy. I said, we're no more lunatic than the mainstream media, James.
Lester, you've got to stop it. Lester, I'm not having any more conspiracy theory nuts on the show because it worries people.
You mean like radio presenters? Oh, come on, look, listen.
Bye, Lester. Thank you very much.
If my wife wanted to take me back, my ex-wife, would I allow myself to be corrupted again? She's a lovely woman.
Yeah.
The society took her away from me. I saw her the other day. She's changed. She's waking up. My children are changing. My son, 6'4", hasn't played a competitive game of football since March 23rd.
COVID-19
Epstein didn't kill himself?
Epstein didn't kill himself, no.
What did he do?
I'm not saying. You're journalists, so don't talk to you.
So there's a lot of paedophiles out there.
100%.
Yeah.
Look at the statue outside the BBC.
Yeah.
Look at the history of the person who designed that statue.
Eric Gill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And he was a convicted child abuser.
He fucked his dog.
There you go. So,
Yeah.
there's not much I need to say. The proof is in the pudding.
Why the bare feet?
I'm bare feet because I want to have as good contact with Mother Nature as possible.
Yeah.
I have a long story to tell. 1 year ago, I posted on the Facebook that I want to give free electricity to the people, yeah?
Yeah.
And since then, I have only problems. They take everything from me, my family, my money, my life. I have nobody to talk to. I have no friends anymore. The pineal gland is everything, yeah?
Yeah.
This control our brain.
What gland is that?
Pineal gland. When it's completely calcified, we became slaves, literally slaves, and this is how elite group control the world, by mind.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Can I ask?
I wanted to just use the loo in the pub.
Yeah.
You've got to fill out a track and trace form.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
You're not scared of it here?
I'm just not scared.
No.
You're talking to the wrong person. I'm not. I think we are being sensible. We're a sensible nation.
And sheep. Have a good time. Are you having trouble hearing? Yeah. That must be difficult. It's quite a natty sign you got there. That's
that's self-made.
Are you like an engineer?
My stepdad is, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Can I have a picture with it? What? Big swab.
Here, get your hands right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks very much. And come and have a talk. Let's have a chat on camera. This is a giant swab, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah,
made from
nice.
a carpet tube. So
Oh, God.
it's like a carpet tube, and then I made the top with newspaper and wadding and duct tape.
How long did that take?
Not long, actually.
No.
I made it for the first protest in at the end of August.
Did you bring this up on the train?
I did. I brought it on the tube. I live in South Oxfordshire, so I drove for an hour, parked in West London, and then tubed it in.
You guys from Wales? Oh, I'm from Wales as well. Where are you guys from?
We're from
You're from Cheshire. I'm from Carmarthenshire. I'm from, St Clair's?
Yeah.
That's where I went to school. Oh, nice. What did you do with your lockdown time?
Well, I don't work.
Right.
I've got early retirement, so
lucky.
my
Nice.
choice.
Yeah.
But, so I carried on as normal for so
Nice.
much.
Yeah.
Did a lot of gardening, actually.
Nice. Baking myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, anything new?
Good. So I started making sourdough. That was new, and then and I smoked for 10 hours a beef joint. Oh my god.
This government is lying to us, and it's taking away our democracy, and we've got to stop it.
Yeah.
It's just not on.
Yeah.
She says like 9 out of 10. Because the people didn't understand.
Culture War News. Culture War News.
I'm a councillor.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where are you a councillor?
Westminster North West of England.
Yeah.
You Billy. People's mental health is taking a toll. people in care homes are dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's been lots of murder, I would say, by the government. I think the numbers are wholly exaggerated, and it's been admitted on live TV. And I would actually say to people, so wake up, wake up before it's too late, because our rights are being, they're being taken away.
And what rights are being taken away from you, do you think?
Well, just look at this vaccination program, for example. Look at the 5G masks, there's no public consultation. They say that there was coronavirus symptoms are linked to 5G, some electronic waves, etc. Challenge your own councillors, because their voice are being suppressed, because them people over there and the monarchy and the politicians are doing nothing for us, and we really need to challenge it.
And do you think it's all parties in it together?
Well, I'm a member of the Labour Party, and I think our party has been very slow. I would have liked Jeremy Corbyn to be handling the pandemic.
What's your name, sorry?
I don't want to give my name.
How long have you been into Q?
I've been into conspiracies like this since I was 18. I'm 30, so 12 years. Since 9/11, really, mate. Q is basically a group that fights for freedom and fights against tyranny and tries to expose the truth.
In the UK, in America?
In paedophilia rinks, in the government, in every sort of evil, satanic thing they do, we want to expose it. Vaccinations have caused autism, they cause diseases, and that's what they like, because they like medicine. If we all get together like this more often and spread the truth, truth is what matters in this world. When the truth is spread, people will awaken.
Why are you wearing a mask, buddy?
Well, making people feel a bit more comfortable.
Not here.
You're making us uncomfortable.
Do you think?
You are the abnormal one here.
You ask me, this comes from aliens.
Aliens? Here, potentially.
Yeah.
I could be the abnormal one, yeah.
And you don't need that. Take it off.
Well, I might have it. I wouldn't want to give it to you guys.
There's nothing wrong with any of us. There's nothing wrong with any of us.
No one?
No.
My uncle's a doctor. He's been in 3 hospitals since this all started. They're all empty. Why do nurses have so much time to, do all these dance routines and put them on TikTok? Aren't they meant to be so busy tending to all these dying patients?
The end game is to get rid of the money system as we know it and introduce the chip system, where the Bible prophesied 2,000 years ago that rich man, poor man, slave nor free can neither buy nor sell lest he receive a mark on the right hand or in the forehead. And guys, that's coming. Bill Gates is already talking about this. This is all coming. All what we're seeing here, this is all being prophesied.
Because it's bullshit.
BBC stands for Broadcast by Control. Television is the other one. And also the Black Mirror. And I think it's one of the Disney characters, the evil queen. It's called the Black Mirror because when she looked into the mirror, it was black. And when she said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" it lit up. That's what we have. We're programmed by lies. Now, I'm going out with a lady at the moment who suffered with RFI trouble from masks, 2G, 3G, for 7 years. She can't even get nearer than 40 beats to someone without the phone causing her trouble.
Oh, thank you very much, man.
I used to be a white van driver, but now I'm an evangelizer. I was born again 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I went to heaven when I was knocked down by a car.
Yeah.
And I hated coming back.
Yeah.
I'm the Satanic Pope.
Wow. Yeah. The Satanic Pope?
Yeah, the Satanic Pope. The Pope of...
And what's Satanism got to do with COVID?
Well, it's pumping fear and evil 666, the mark of the beast. You take the vaccine, that's it.
So you won't be taking a vaccine?
I won't be taking it. Boris Johnson's saying, that's some real bullshit.
Do you think he's a Satanist?
I'm pretty sure, In one of the videos, he mentioned 666.
Really?
He says it, the other week,
We're going to hop up, hold on.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, what do you think of the protest today? Have you come far?
I'm living in a hostel in Soho.
Oh, right, man. Oh, so quite nearby.
Yeah.
Your own?
Well, this is Jesus.
Jesus himself?
Yeah, so we're doing a film project.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
so Jesus and Satan together at last?
Exactly. I'm not a part of no group.
You're not a part of any group?
I just am who I am.
Yeah.
Be what I be, and I just treat people with kindness and respect,
I mean, how do you stop a Satanist?
How do you stop a Satanist? It's a tough one, isn't it? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Jesus. I don't know.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank
Good
you
to
very
speak to you,
much,
Satanic Pope. Your unholiness.
That's okay.
All right.
So what's this news?
This is Culture War News. We've got a nice lady down there who's filming us.
Oh.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. Well, signing off with the Satanic Pope.
Brilliant.
Nice, man.